Hello guys, how have you guys been doing? Welcome back to a brand new movie review on my channel. Today I'm here revealing Legends of Oz, Dorothy's Return from 2014. This is more like an anime-like movie. Yeah, all the other Wizard of Oz movies were like live-action movies. This is more like animated. Yeah, more like animated, that's right. Then when the actors Martin Short plays two characters. Plays the jester and the appraiser. And the appraiser is kind of like related to like the Wizard of Oz, where in Kansas Miss Gulch was the Wicked Witch of the East. Where in Kansas she was Miss Gulch, that's right. And in the Land of Oz she was the Wicked Witch of the West, that's right. It's kind of similar. It's kind of similar, that's right. And so this is another sequel to The Wizard of Oz. That's right, another sequel. It's coming out in 2014. Return to Oz came out in 1939. This movie came out in 2014. 14. So without further ado, without getting further away, let's get into like the plot of the film. Getting further away. So the movie begins where a tornado is terrorizing Kansas, a tornado. At Emerald City, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion are in Emerald City, and that nobody's there is because something terrible is going on in the Land of Oz. Something terrible is going. Something terrible is going on, and they're gonna contact Dorothy since they hadn't seen Dorothy in years. And it's been a long time since they haven't seen Dorothy. Then to seen Dorothy, and then we head to the wizard's room. And so also I forgot to mention the Wizard of Oz isn't in this movie as well. That's right. So he let the boys to take care of the broomstick. That's right. And so they realize that the broomstick is gone, and so Scarecrow is contacting Dorothy. So in Kansas, things are not going so good because Kansas now has been in disaster because of the tornado. It's kind of related to like the Wizard of Oz movie. That's right, the tornado. The tornado. The tornado. That's right. So Dorothy doesn't really want to leave home, but Aunt Emily and her Aunt Emily and Uncle Henry convince her that they need to leave because the tornado just tears the entire home. But Dorothy doesn't want to leave. And that they live in the barn, that's right. And then the appraiser comes and appears, and also the appraiser is voiced by Martin Short, that's right, with his assistant. The appraiser tells everyone that they need to evacuate immediately because the tornado just destroyed their home. But Dorothy still doesn't want to leave, and then when the appraiser leaves, Dorothy does not want to leave, but her her Aunt Emily and Uncle Henry explain to her that they need to leave, but Dorothy doesn't want to, so then she leaves with her dog Toto. Then she does go to one time where she sees the whole time's leaving because of the appraiser, that's right. So then when she heads to the woods, this rainbow tornado captures her and takes her inside. Then show that Scarecrow, Tim, and Lion have caught her into the tornado. So they try to warn her what's going on, but of course Dorothy doesn't understand this, and then the machine turns off, and then Dorothy gets sent into Kansas. That's right. To the land of Oz. That's right. Again, that's right. The land of Oz. The land of Oz, and she wonders that something bad is going on. She figures the only one who can help her is Glinda the Good Witch. That's right. So meanwhile, Glinda the Good Witch is taken by the monkeys, and they're taken to the Jester's castle. And so there she meets the Jester, and it's revealed that the Jester is like the Wicked Witch of the West's brother. That's right. He is the brother of the Wicked Witch of the West. That's right, to Alphaba. That's right. Jester is the brother to Alphaba. That's right. To Alphaba. That's right. To Alphaba. That's right. So the Jester reveals that he has turned everyone in Emerald City into ventriloquist dummies, like dolls. Like dolls, like dolls, like Sloppy. That's right, like Sloppy the dummy like Sloppy from Goosebumps. That's right, like Sloppy. Like Dead Silence. That's right. Ebony Films. That's right. So Jester reveals that he has the magic scepter, and Glinda warns him that Dorothy Gale will stop him, and Jester turns Glinda into a doll. New doll, and then Glinda becomes one of the dolls, like all other people in Emerald City. Then Jester senses something in the magic globe. That's right, in the magic orb that like the magic orb. That's right, orb. And he sees that Dorothy Gale has arrived into the land of Oz with her dog Toto. That's right. So Jester orders the monkeys to capture Dorothy's friends, which are like Scarecrow, Timid, and Lion. That's right. Then meanwhile, it cuts back to Dorothy and her dog Toto once they arrive into the Yellowbird Road, and she meets this owl named Wisery. That's right. That's about to mention. Jester is also voiced by Martin Short, the same guy who voices the Appraiser. That's right. Like the Appraiser. That's right. Named Wiser to head to this candy place. That's right, where they're supposed not to eat the candies, but Jester changed the signs. That's right, so they began eating candy. And then Marshall Man arrests them for eating candy, and then they got taken to they get taken to the judge. That's right. To execute them to their deaths, and then they reveal their names: Dorothy, Go, and Wisery. That's right. Is everyone surprised by this? They're wondering how Dorothy arrived into the land of Oz again. That the witch and slaying girl from Kansas. That's right. From Kansas. That's right. From Kansas. That's right. And then they released some. It's revealed that one of their soldiers hasn't been found yet because he has been in Emerald City, and so then Marshmallow Man joins them, and then meanwhile back in Jester's castle, back in Emerald City, it's revealed that the monkeys have captured Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion, that they're taken to Jester's castle, so he's captured them, and so he reveals about his past of being misunderstood by his sister, the Wicked Witch of the East, who never showed care for him. That's right. Then meanwhile back to Dorothy and her friends, they get taken to China Princess Castle, where they choose Marshmallow Man to be the suitor for China Princess. That's right. They head inside to like the ball. That's right, the ballroom where it's showing the China Princess, and all the dolls there are like. And the dolls there, and so each suitor does not get accepted by China Princess except for Marshmallow Man. That's right. And then the place gets destroyed by the Jester. That's right. And then China Princess and everyone gets outside, and then Dorothy asks China Princess if she can she can walk over the yellow brick road, but where she refuses. To Marshmallow Man reveals that she is Dorothy Gall, the witch-slaying girl from Kansas. That's right. In Kansas, and the China Princess blames Dorothy for this, but then she realizes that she needs to help Dorothy in order for them to get to Emerald City to save her friends and to end Jester's reign of tyranny. That's right. So China Princess joins them, and then the next day they walk over the yellow brick road until they head to this woods with the talking trees. Remember the ones from Wizard of Oz? That's right. The talking trees. That's right. And we're also like in the Return to Oz. That's right. Return to Oz. That's right. God. And so one tree name called Tank joins them. Into that they're gonna head to Emerald City to build Tank as a boat. That's right. So then they head to Emerald City, and then when they head there, discover that everything there has been gone. That's right. It's like empty. That's right. Head to Emerald City. That's right. That's right. Just turn the machine on. Discover what Scarecrow has been trying to warn Dorothy about. That an evil Jester is threatening the land, and that he has a magic scepter. And then the Jester shows up, and he warns Dorothy and her friends to leave Oz and to go back home, but she refuses. And then the monkeys chase them outside, and then head back on the boat. Then they head to the and the Jester scares them away. and then they fall down on the river, and then they have revealed that they have survived. They have survived. Have survived, and then the Jester realizes that they have survived, and the Giant Princess has been destroyed. So Dorothy plans to confront the Jester alone. Jester alone. So Wiser goes to get help while Marshmallow Man rebels Giant Princess, and then she comes back to life, and then they both reunite, and then Dorothy and her dog try to head to Jester's castle, and she discovers that everyone in Emerald City has been turned into ventriloquist dummies. Like Slappy, like I Love You Dummy. God. The Jester arrives, reveals that he has turned everyone into ventriloquist dummies, and he has captured her friends, discovered 2 men in line, and then he reveals to her that he is the Wicked Witch of the West's brother. And then that's revealed that he did all this because she killed his sister. So Jester plans to turn her into a doll as well into Toto. He has the curtains to knock down Jester, and then her friends wake up and they're happy to see her, and then Jester comes out, and then he chases his monkey outside. And his monkey outside until Jester's ball gets fallen off, and he chases after the ball. Then Dorothy falls off, and Wiser saves her. Then all of Dorothy's fans have arrived to finding all the monkeys. So the monkeys leave, and then Jester returns back the ball to the magic scepter. He creates a tornado. Tornado to capture Dorothy, but Dorothy. And then Dorothy fights Jester, and then she gets the magic scepter, and then all the Land of Oz is returned back to normal. That's right. Back to normal, including Glinda. That's right. So Dorothy sends Jester back in the tornado with the magic scepter, the broomstick. That's right. So Jester gets into the tornado, then he vanishes. That's right. So then Glinda and other people in Emerald City arrive, and they reunite with Dorothy. And then they say goodbye to Dorothy, and then she gets sent back to Kansas, like the other Wizard of Oz movies. So Dorothy tells Aunt Emily and Uncle Henry that they can't just leave because something is not right. So they go to the appraiser, and Dorothy reveals to them that she realizes that something is wrong with the appraiser. That the appraiser is not who he says he is. That's right. The appraiser is actually a con man. Yep, that's right. He's not who he says he is. That's right. So then the officer arrests the appraiser. So now Dorothy and all the people of Kansas began rebuilding their homes. So that's how the movie ends. So what did I think about this movie? I think this is a really good movie. So this time this is an animated movie. That's right. This is not live action. This time it's animated. Oh man. And so I liked all the characters in the movie. I even liked the owl wisery, Jada Princess. That's right. That's right. That's all like the story in the movie, the story in it. That's right. I also like the main villain of the movie, the Jester and the monkeys. That's right. I saw the songs in the movie. My favorite ones were like Candy Candy and Even Then and One Day. That's right. That's about the soundtrack of the movie was really cool. I thought the special effects in the movie were really nice. I thought the visuals in it looked cool. I thought the editing in it looked really amazing. I thought the background of the movie was really cool. I thought the direction in it was really nice. Yeah. I also thought the CGI in the movie was really nice. I also thought the structure in it was really amazing. I thought the pacing in it was really cool, and I thought the steaming in it was really nice. Amazing, that's right. I also felt I also felt a lot of the action scenes in it were really nice. I also like a lot of the settings and locations in it. That's right. It was in the China place, like religious like honestly great and powerful. That's right, China place. That's right. Also like the ventriloquist dummies. That's right, like Slappy, like from Goosebumps, like Night Living Dummy, like Slappy. I also thought the climax. I noticed about the animation in the movie was really nice. I also thought the climax in it was really cool. I really thought the ending in the movie was so like phenomenal and so creative. So that's my movie review on Legends of Oz: Dorothy's Return from 2014. So that's why I'm gonna give this movie an A plus. So that's my movie review on the Legend of Oz from Dorothy's Return from 2014. So don't forget to like and comment and share and subscribe to my channel. So I'll be seeing you guys soon next time, and goodbye everyone. See you soon.